starts now with Chief Meteorologist Eric Finkenbinder.
Goats, fuel-efficient brush cleaners, right? Clearing the brush in some areas. Good to see that getting a bite. As we go to Rehoboth Beach, I think more and more are getting a bite, but this is the week to not just be at the ocean, but to be in the ocean, right? This is the pool week that so many have been looking forward to. Well, at the same time, I think a lot of us are also dreading too, knowing that for those of us particularly that have to work outdoors. In New Bloomfield Elementary School, we can see the Fireman's Carnival getting ready. Going to be a big week for the Fireman's Carnival, especially heading into the weekend. I'm sure there's going to be ice cream there. As a matter of fact, I know there's ice cream there, so there's plenty of ways to stay cool. As we show you the high today, 91. The average being 86. The issue is not how far it is from the average, but so we've already hit 90. We are not going to see an end to 90 degrees until probably next Tuesday or Wednesday. So that's why I said it's not just an excessive heat wave, but it's an extended heat wave. And we'll talk about that heat. But here's another kind of concern that I'm sure a lot of us are noticing. This is the driest Junes on record, and you can see if we don't see any rain for this evening or tomorrow, which we don't have in the forecast, we would rank as the 4th driest June on record. That is impressive. That is also concerning, knowing that we have got a lot of heat that's going to be building in here. That's going to really start to make some changes here across the landscape for us this weekend into the weekend. And here's the rain forecast. You can see the model is just not really showing much of anything. It's starting to hint maybe toward the end of the week of some isolated storms. The high temperature outlook too, that's really what we're going to be talking about for the remainder of the week. The last time we hit 100 degrees in the mid-state was in July of 2024. So it's been 2 years since we have a 100-degree day, but I think that's certainly possible for us as we move down. So those 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, is going to be hot. And of course, the 4th of July, that is going to be pretty hot too for us. As temperatures didn't really seem that impressive yet, they will be by the time we move into Wednesday when the ridge is centered over top of us. So it's really Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when the center of that ridge is across the mid-Atlantic. That's when we see some of that excessive heat. Again, the chances for rain, not very good. I would say moving maybe into Saturday. So even though we have storm chances Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, they're going to be pretty isolated and stray. I mean, sometimes I would favor a storm just to kind of cool things off for any outdoor evening plans. But for this week in particular, Dennis and Alicia, we're staying dry, and it is getting hot. 101.
Getting hot and staying hot.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Thank you very much. Coming up next.